warmly welcome you to this online seminar where we will look at the role of the technical controller. And before I do that, I want to say that my name is Tina Beiter and I am the chairwoman of Technical Committee, and I'm also vice president of European Weightlifting Federation. And together with me, I have my technical committee, and it's Trygve Dun from Norway, and it's Patrick Helgesson from Sweden, it's Georgieta Yon from Romania, and it's Arayik Alavatyan from Armenia. Thank you so much for stepping up again. And I would have loved to give the floor for an opening speech from the president, Mr. Antonio Conflitti. He is on his way to Cuba, where we have an IWF competition starting the day after tomorrow. So he is on his way, so he's not able to make a speech, but he asked me specifically to tell you all that he's very, very happy to see so many participating in these seminars, and he is very, very happy that he has a very good and innovative technical committee. And of course, I do not say that because I'm the chairwoman, but that was his word. So so he will be on his way to Cuba. And then I would have loved to give the floor to our General Secretary, Milan Mihailovic, but he has been sick. So he's joining this seminar, but he's not able to speak so much. So speedy recovery to you, Milan, and thank you for joining anyways. So before I give the floor to our guest star, Thomas Nolander, I would like to say that I have put on my blue shirt because today it's the National Day of Sweden. I couldn't find anything yellow, so I put on my blue shirt and celebrate with you. And thank you for taking the time, Thomas, on your National Day. And just to remember you all that this is the 4th seminar in a row. Today, technical controller. And on the upcoming Monday, we will have a brand new seminar that we haven't held before. It's me telling to the coaches what they should be aware of before and during and after the competition. And then the national coach of Denmark, he will tell you a little bit about how he is preparing for the competition. So I hope that many of you will participate, and also to tell the coaches in your countries that this is a very, very good seminar. And then the last one will be Monday the 19th. We have an athlete talking, Natalia from Moldova, who will tell you about how it is to be an athlete, how does she prepare, and how does she prepare for her ending of the career, and what is she doing now. So this is also a very good seminar for you to join, also so you can see behind the scenes what is going on. So, but that's for the next 2 Mondays. Now it's time for a very special guest star, Thomas Nolander from Sweden, please.
So thank you very much, Tina. Warmly welcome to everybody. And tonight I'm going to talk about the role of the technical controller. And I start with the big one to share my screen, and I hope it's going to be okay. Can you see it, everybody?
Yes, we can.
Good.
And Thomas, I will, if someone has questions, please ask them in the chat, and I will stop you and say, Thomas, we have a question. Okay?
Okay. I have a wish, Tina, I have a little wish, and the wish is the big question you have in the end of the show, because sometimes I speak about your question about 5 minutes later. So take the small one in the beginning, and Tina helps me. Is that okay?
Yes, it's fine.
Yes, okay.
I will do my best.
As you see, my name is Thomas Nolander, and the background is I'm being a weightlifter, and I've been referee since 1975, and also I've been category 1 since 97. I was in the technical committee in European Weightlifting Federation between 12 and 16. I'm still a member of Swedish Weightlifting Federation, and the last 10 years, since 2013, I've been as an ITO in the Senior European Championship.
Thomas, we can
That is-
only see the front page. We cannot see what you told us. So
Okay.
you need to press F5.
F.
Isn't that correct? All you IT people?
You can't see what I've written.
No, we can just see your front page, and then we can see all the small slides on the side.
Okay.
So you might just, jump with the arrows to the next page.
See if something better happens.
Or else if you push the bottom that looks like a wine glass or something like that. Can you see that? In your right side of the screen, down right. There is. Patrick, can you help? And maybe say it in Swedish.
The wine glass is where? Where is the wine glass, Tina?
Patrick, help.
Do you want me to share the screen, Thomas?
Yeah, perhaps the best, because if you don't see what I've written, so it's a problem.
Okay. But if you stop sharing then, Thomas.
Yeah, I don't. I stop share.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, but I can't do it. Sorry. Host disabled participant screen sharing, so I can't do it from here.
Okay, Thomas.
Try again, Thomas.
Yeah.
Let's see what we can do for this for you.
Share the screen again.
Yes, please do. Okay. Can you click number 2 on the left side? There you are. Yes.
Stop share, Stora. You are screen sharing, yes?
Yes, you are screen sharing now, so that's good. Now I want you to click the second picture because we can see only the first picture.
Yeah.
Like that, yes.
Yes, like that.
Okay. And then perhaps number 3, because we have heard everything you said on number 2, so please continue.
Can you see it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Shall we try again?
Please.
Shall I try to make it bigger or no? Shall I take it? Can you help me, Patrick, with this?
I think it's good. Please continue.
Yeah, can you see it?
We can see it.
Yeah. Yesterday I was in my club and was a member. He came out and said, Thomas, you're going to speak about the technical controller? Yes. You mean you're going to speak about the technical controller who's standing just beside the platform and look at the weightlifter? Yes. What shall you say? I'll take 45 minutes. What? He said, it's only take 2 minutes. And I look and no, it take a little more. And what I mean with that is the most of the people, they don't know what the ITO people, what the officials do, and they don't really know what the technical controller do. So this is a special evening to speak with you, all the lifters and coaches and referees about the technical controller, because as you see here, you must be active, you must have full knowledge about the rules and regulation, and also have a strong character. And tonight, I shall not talk about the unitard, about the tape, the belts. I shall talk about my experience, so that perhaps you can have more experience about to be the strong character, but it takes time, and you must say stop, you must say yes, you must say no. So let's start. Let's begin to show more of the picture, Patrick. Shall I do it or you?
You're the show now, so click number 4. There you go.
Yeah. The technical controllers, they are required to assist the important person, the competition director or the jury president. They have the big responsibility for everything, but they can't do it by themselves. They must give the missions to the technical officials. And as you see here, you have a lot of things to do. And I shall take about the rule about the jury and the competition director. So we go down the next one. Is it still, I must put it?
Yeah, it's your show all the way.
Okay, I take it back. The competition's director's role is to control the progress of the competition. He assigns the ITUs in conjunction with the chairperson of the IWF or EWF technical committee. He or she verifies that athletes' entry and divide into groups, supervises the drawing lots, supervises lifting order, including the TIS operation, supervises the registration of new records, monitors, enforces the 20-kilo rules, verifies and signs the competition protocol. Deeply, all things is related to the technical controller. If you compare with the jury, it's almost the same. So the jury have to ensure that the rules and regulations are being correctly followed and applied in the beginning, under the competition, under the victory ceremony. And you can see they have checked so many things: referees, decisions, the evaluation, the timekeeping, the lifting order, records, technical controller, inside the warming up room, inside, outside, and you can see most of this role is related to the technical controllers.
Thomas, I just stop you because people are asking for full screen. So I ask people out. Jacek, you ask for full screen. What is Thomas supposed to press to get a full screen? Can you help us?
I have the full screen on my second computer here, but not in this little one.
Okay. I wonder if you can share the other screen in that case. So if you stop sharing.
Yes. Stop sharing.
And you start sharing again, and perhaps you can choose the other screen when you start sharing. Let's see if there's some options about the other screen. There should be some small pictures there. So if you choose the other picture, that's with a bigger picture, perhaps.
Yeah, I understand you. I only not have this. Yeah, perhaps could be.
And then you need to
screen 2. Yes, I have screen 2 now.
Yes, and then you have to press yes. I think you're doing it now.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. Very good.
Bravo. We can see it. Full screen.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. But what you see now is it when you control the competition or your technical controller? What's this?
We're required to assist competition director and jury president. So keep on moving.
Okay. Yeah, I'm moving. Nothing happened in my. I can't move it.
Perhaps press left or right with the arrows.
I do it. I know I do it.
They say push the space button on the mellemrumstasten på dit keyboard.
If you go back with the arrow to your own computer, and
Yes.
try again to move forward. Press the next.
Okay, Patrick,
Yeah.
I was just told that you're the host now, so you are able to share screen if that's easier.
Okay.
Can you do that? So Thomas, if you stop sharing,
Yes.
and then Patrick will share it. Okay, sorry, people. We hope that you are still with us.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
this
I
was where
think you were
yes.
here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now you can take next one. You can say when you have the control for the competition as a technical controller, the athletes are the most important consideration. And you remember what Patrick told us for a week ago, he say, you are here for the athletes, and it's important to build a big, good atmosphere between everybody in the sport arena. And how to allow athletes to concentrate. If you don't disturb athletes' concentration, they might make a good result on his or her level. If there are many good results, the competition will end in a big success. It would be more easy if you imagine yourself as athlete, coach, a member of the audience. It would be easier for you to identify the problems and solve the problems. Be careful. What I mean with that is the technical controllers must not stand too close to the athletes. Never appear as the team officials. Never appear as a spectator. Remember, you are a referee for Europe, Asia, or the big countries. You are the competition referee. You're not the Swedish referee. If you look down to the right, you can see that the coaches with the platform, the TV broadcasting, and you have the technical controller just around the corner. Consider the TV broadcasting, never disturb the camera. Avoid being seen on TV unless for appropriated reasons. So don't give any winky home to your family. This is the most important. What is the main duty of the technical controller? Ensures the field of play and equipment are compliant with the technical rules and regulation. And FOP, fields of play, is everything. Is also the platform, but it's also the warming up. Ensure that all on duties ITU wear the correct uniform. Inspect the athlete's outfit and correct when necessary. Ensure that only authorized team officials accompany athletes on this field of play. The monitors lifting order and ensure correct athlete according to the announcement goes on the stage. Monitor change weights and 20 kilo rows. Control the cleaning of the bar and the platform. Ensure athlete safety. Assist with victory ceremony preparation. Assist with anti-doping personally as directed. You see, this is the big one for the technical controller. The platform, this is what I shall do. But next, because there are so many jobs, so we can have 2 technical controllers in each group. The 2 technical controllers must cooperate with each other. They can change the role between each other during snatch and clean and jerk. For example, like this. Here you have an example for the technical control A and B before the competition. You check the field of play and equipment under the snatch, under the clean and jerk, and after. Inside the warming up room, you have the number of team officials, change in weight, 20 kilo rolls, outfit. Near the platform, the number of team officials, the lifting order, the outfit, the cleaning bar, and you control all around the platform.
We have a small question, Thomas.
Yes.
If athlete is not in proper athlete outfit as per TCRR, in such a situation, whether technical controller should allow athlete to go on stage or not?
Not go on the stage with the wrong clothes. So what I do is before the competition, when I'm in the warming up room, I meet every team in this category. I meet them in the door, I show them the platform, and sometimes you have 2 athletes in one group, and I give them the both platform beside each other. So I talk to every team, and I look at the unitard or the dress or the outfit. I look if there are any tape. I look at the belt and see what's happened. So I meet every team and show them their own platform. I also give them the BIP number. And they always ask me where on my body I shall put the BIP number. And I say to them, if you look at the platform outside, you see the jury. If you go up to the stairs and you have the jury and the technical controller on the right side, so you have the BIP number on the right side, so everybody see the number. Okay, they say.
But Thomas, thank you so much for that explanation. I think also that the athlete will be told to remove whatever, or and it is within the minute. So
yes,
it's up to the athlete. If not reach the time before it beeps, then it's a no lift. Yeah.
So I do this before, and I look at the clothes. I say you must change this before the warming up. So we can go to the next. And however, the roles shared by these 2 technical office controllers, sorry, they should be different according to the venue layout, because here to the left and to the right is a 2 different layout. To the left, you can see that you have the marshal table just around the corner, and they have like the blue star and the red star is a technical controller. One is warming up inside, and the other is just around the corner, and we check. To the right, you have another layout that you have the table inside, and you have one technical controller around the table and another in the competition room. And they also do these things in this category. So next, you can see one of the best venue. I must say that the last 2-3 years, the venue have been very, very good planned. Well, if the venue is good planned, it's more easy for the technical controller to have this job. This is a venue from Moscow, no, from 2000, from the Olympic Games in Sydney. And in the middle, you have 10 platforms. Normally, it's between 8 to 12 lifters in every category. And here you have the marshal table in front of number 8 of the platform. Is it only 9 lifter in this category? I say that the number 8, you don't use it, so you jump it over. And here you can see that the blue one have the inside, the change the weight, the lifting order, the outfit, and the other one look for the competition room. And to the right also had the security people, and they don't know the technical rules. You must talk to them before so they know which one they're going to stop or not. And there's also a door closed because the athletes need to go to the toilet, but you need to work together with the security. Thanks. So ensure the field of play and equipment are compliant with the rules. The inside of venue should be compliant with all the rules. Safe, comfortable for the athletes. Easy to work for the team officials. impressive for the audience on television. It was easy to work for all the other technical officials. Check the film point before the competition. Note, inside includes the warming up area. The plates, bars, collars, magnesium, and rosin. And I remember the first competition when I had the super heavy boys. They need plates for 240 kilos. This is not a category 49. This is the super heavy boys. And they need at least 4 red 25 kilos on each side. So that must be controlled before. It must be safe stage. Any nails, stabs, gaps, nothing dangerous. The cleaning bars and the platform, the equipment, is it brushes, mops, disinfections? It's a clean venue, no garbage, because the TV, 200 million people look at you, so it must look nice. The security I talk about, so you have a discussion with them. The monitor, yeah, they switch it on, the scoreboard, a temp board, all things, the movie. And sometimes the electronic system broke, so you need to have a red await flags as a reserve for the referees. If you find any problem before the competition, you report it to the jury president. It's okay, Patrick?
I think it's okay. I think it was very nice to hear you say about for 25 kilo for the super heavy boys, because they always, we have to remind them to get them for the last days, because then you need them.
Thank you. Ensure they all on duty wear the correct uniform. They have the navy blue jacket, the trousers, the skirt, white shirt, EWF tie, the black shoes. This evening I had the European tie, but the black shoes and the W Federation's technical officials metal badge. But I want to remember, say to you, don't look like a Christmas tree, because there's enough with one metal badge on the jacket. And this is when we have the big competition here. And if there are multi-sport games, as Olympic Games or Universiade or something else, they have a uniform, so as the organization committee may be worn. So that's another clothes in Olympic Games than it is in being in the European Championship.
So I have a question. Whether wearing black belt is a compulsory uniform for men's TO?
You have a special belt so you can buy from IWF. So you shall have that belt. So if you don't have it, order it. Thanks. Next. As we talk about be doing something before, inspect the athlete's outfit and correct when necessary. You must inspect the outfits before the snatch, before the clean and jerk, and during the competition in the warming up area. If the warning is early, they have enough time to change. There are 2 technical controllers in each group, but you must cooperate effectively with each other. It would be a proper outfit, or you can refer to the other technical committee productions. Playing. If you have to warn the athletes, the earlier the better. Checking the outfit should be finished before the calling. Observe the athlete's outfit on the way to the platform. Never, ever go up on the platform to give a warning. This looks ugly and it looks bad for the spectators. The lifting orders gives you a hint to be smart. Ensure only authority side team officials accompany the athletes. 1 athlete, 3 passes, 2 athletes, 4 passes. Any additional athlete, 2 passes per athlete. And That means one athlete is 3 pass, 2, 4, 3, 6, and 4, 8. And now I can give you an example. If there are 2 athletes in the same category, they have 4 passes, but at the platform, the competition platform, is only can be 3 coaches, 3 passes just around the technical controller outside when they're going to lift on the platform. So that's important. You can be 4 inside, but you only 3 outside. And if you look to the right downstairs, this is the passes for the team. You can be coach, manager, doctor, ever, and you can be a president. I don't see in the bottom, but I think it's standing that also the athletes have their own passes, and they can show you if you want.
Yeah, normally they have their own also. Yeah.
Yes. It's a very tough job, but the control number of team office, the count number of athletes per team, if the warming up passes are not well prepared, it will be very difficult to control this, and you have to count the team officers one team by one. Observe inside the warming up area. Observe who is of which team and doing what. Suspicious? Request them to wear the proper pass. No pass, extra officials, request them to leave the warming up area. You don't listen to you, don't give up. If the venue layout is not planned well, such officials may cheat you repeatedly. Still doesn't obey, report to the Euro president. As I said in the beginning, we are here for the athletes. We won't make a good atmosphere in the area, but I have it with 2 times go to the Euro president and stop the competition because there was too many coaches inside. I took the Euro president and we get back to the warming up area, and after that, 8 years ago, they never happened again. So that was very difficult, but I took that. I did what I should do, and we had stopped the competition. But I didn't stop it, but together with the Euro president, we stopped it. So, but after that, nothing happened. When I'm inside, they go out because I go to Tina, and that's going to be a problem.
Yes, big problem.
That's big problem. Tina, no, Tina, we go out.
Actually, Thomas, we had an incident in Armenia for the just held European Championships, because we all of a sudden saw a coach that were not in the proper clothes, and he didn't have a warm-up pass, and it was very difficult. The warm-up area was perfect, but it had several entrances, and it was really, really difficult for the technical controllers to keep in charge on who was coming in, who was going out, and many of the volunteers went through there as well, because that was the only entrance to the main hall. So, but we got him kicked out because he wasn't allowed to be there. But it's you need to be, you need to have the power to do it.
The first side was a strong character. It's also to say no and yes.
And still not arguing or fighting with them, but just telling them this is not okay. Keep the calm and keep your common sense, and then go to the jury president, and then Tina comes and says, "Can you please?"
Yes, baya. Yeah. Because only the Euro president can give the sanction to stop this. So, playing. The monitor lifting order ensure correct athletes goes on the stage. You listen to the announcement. You look to the attempt board and you check the athlete's bip number. This helps you. You observe the scoreboard monitor from time to time to expect which athletes will be called next time. Also, this is the last opportunity to check the outfit. So there are a lot of documents you can read about this. So you do it after this show. So not today. Bling. for a few years ago, there was a lot of technical controllers who stopped athletes from going up to the stage until the clock start. Today, this disturbed athletes' concentration. It's look ugly and they're not nice to see, but I haven't seen for a lot of years. So this is not okay to do. Athletes may go up on the stage once they are called. So our duty as a TC is to ensure the correct athlete, according to the speaker's announcement, goes on the competition platform, even during the loading of the barbell. So make it comfortable for the athletes. Don't disturb them. They can go up, but they can only get up if they are called it. Don't touch them. Use words, chest, eye contact. It disturbs the concentration, especially before the attempts. Even you must stop them going up to the stage for some good reason. Use cooperative methods, words, chest, eye contact. I always say, come back again. If
Patrick,
any problem,
okay, sorry.
yes.
So just take the last one, and then I ask a question.
Yeah, if any problem, I say the question first.
Okay. If athlete name is shown on the screen board, but his or her name is not announced so far by the speaker, in such a situation, if athlete wants to go on stage, whether technical controller should allow him or her or wait until his or her name is announced by speaker?
No, he or her must wait to be called.
And in case of one athlete, 3 warm-up passes are allowed. Can all 3 be coaches?
They all can be coaches.
They could also be their grandmother if they want to have their grandmother with them, or boyfriend, or physiotherapist, but they can only take 3. Yeah.
No dogs, only people.
Thank you.
It's important to cooperate with the chief marshal because the monitor change weights and the 20 kilo rows is on the table with the chief marshal. But you can help him because in the end of the clean and jerk it's a battle about the medals. You can have 5, 6, 7 coaches just around the table. And I want to recommend you to stay just beside or back and see that it's a good atmosphere around the table. No war, nothing, no problem. It makes more easy for the chief marshal to do the works because it's always a battle, the last weights and the last lifts. The battle against.
But as you say, Thomas, it's very important to have a good atmosphere at the table. So it's very good for a chief marshal to have the technical controller right beside you.
True. The controlled cleaning of the bar and the platform. Avoid yourself going up to the stage unnecessarily. If the loaders find blood, loaders can clean immediately by using disinfect. It's not always necessary to ask the technical controllers to check the bar. Let loaders check the bar periodically to see if there are spots of the blood. This is old because the new thing is today they must clean the bar after every lift. They don't need to talk about the technical controller. They clean the bar after every lift. And this has happened after the corona. And I hope it's okay everywhere. So they don't need to ask the TC. They've cleaned it after every lift.
We still have questions about the passes. So there are 3 categories like youth, junior, and seniors, and there are 2 numbers in each. How many passes will they get?
3 from the same country.
No, just 2. 2 numbers in each.
2 is 4.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter. Yeah, and it doesn't matter if it's a youth competition or junior or senior. It's the same rules.
Yes, in the European Championship or ASA Championship. Yes.
Yes, thank you.
ensure the athlete's safety. The technical controller must stop the team officer or the loaders from going up on the stage when the athletes suffer injuries. Only the doctor on duty can touch athletes in case of injury. The jury will stop all action until the doctors on duty finish the examination on the platform. Only the doctor of duty can help him. And he give the order to if he needs some help from technical officials or the team officials or other. So you must listen to the doctor of duty.
So, Thomas, we're still going around the passes because one is saying maximum 8 passes may be allowed. And it's, of course, if you have two combined groups, then or 3 combined groups, then it's possible to have so many warm-up passes, but it's not so often that we have so many coaches inside. And then one is again saying something in junior and youth senior, and it's again for all competitions. Yeah,
I haven't seen so many for 48 yet.
No. So this we didn't share the screen anymore, Patrick. What happened?
Okay.
Back again, Patrick.
I'm not really sure. I will try again. Something must have happened. Let's see what we can do.
But as you do that, I can tell you that we are now 84 participants listening to your talk about technical controller. Yeah.
I think we're back right now.
Yeah, we are.
Thank you, Patrick. So, pling.
Okay, let's see if we can do the pling also. Many roles here.
Yeah. Why should we listen to the doctor? Yeah. If the athlete has a fracture and the team officials loaders carry him or her, he can hit the head on the floor if the barbell fell on the neck. So next is, if there are any more here, they may compound the problem because it causes serious disability. So the team official loaders carry him, it can be catastrophe. So they must stop because only the doctor give them the responsibility to help them.
Please unmute. We have someone who doesn't have their microphone unmuted. Please unmute because it sounds like we are on the trail.
Okay, now we muted everyone, so Thomas has to unmute also.
Me too. So, Thomas?
Unmute yourself. He's back. Very good.
He is back.
I like to speak, but I don't like the computer. I was 41 when they come to Sweden. Yeah. So this was happened today. The loaders are nice to hide the injured athletes during the doctor's quick examination on the stage. You have seen it on several competitions, and you talk them before, so they do exactly what they should do. You also assist the victory ceremony preparation. You should cooperate with organizers for the victory ceremony preparation. Check the official result and find who are the medalists, and you assemble the medalists. And you remember, sometimes it's not 3, it can be 4, it can be 5, it can be 6 medalists. So you must control before. Sometimes it's a B group in the morning, and they are sitting as a public on 200 meters outside. So this is very important. If you have to check out in immediately and assemble the medals. Sometimes you may need to wait for the athletes for a while for the doping control procedure. I haven't seen that so often. I don't know, Tina, if you have much wait for the doping control. They do it after the winning.
Yes, they normally do it after the victory ceremony. Yeah.
Yes. Please make sure that the medal winners cannot take any electronic device on the podium. The medal winners cannot be accompanied by any other person, no papa, no mama, no babies. And the participant of victory ceremony must not use it for political, racial, or religious demonstration. And since 2 years back, they can't have any national flag on the scene. So the flag is perhaps on the photo after the ceremony, but no flags on the medal ceremony.
Thomas, will you tell us something about the challenge card?
Yes, soon.
Good. Yes, good,
4 or
because
5.
we have a question about that. Then I will wait until you.
4 minutes.
Good.
Here we have it. Here we have it. 1 minute.
Yes, perfect.
Yeah. We have video playback technology. And you, Tina, told you for a few weeks ago a lot about the VPT, the video system. And I can say that this has 2 possibilities. One is that the jury start to check a lift they not agree with the referee. They check it and they gave no lift or good lift. The other possibility when you use the video system is when the team officials protest against the referee's decisions. Thank you, Patrick. And if they protest against the decisions, they give the challenge card to the technical controller, where he stopped the clock immediately. He running to the jury table, and they look, and the card is staying on the table if they don't change from good lift to another. They say still no lift, and they have the card. And the technical controller running back to the speaker and told them the result for the jury and also to the team. If the jury changed, the challenge card get back to the team and the coaches, and also the technical controller say to the speaker and also to of course to the coaches the result of the jury. But the technical controller must check the validity of the VPT very quickly, because the validity check is before the timing clock is start, but before the next attempt or the next athlete having been called appears on the stage, whichever is the last. That means the next athlete hasn't been called yet, they can leave the cards to the technical controller. The athlete is called, but the clock hasn't been started, you can leave it. The clock has been started, athlete is not on the stage, who is called, you can leave it, the card. And the call athlete on the stage, but the clock hasn't been started because the loaders are still on the platform. You can leave it from the coaches to the technical controller. But the last one, I can't see it, but no, if the athlete is on the stage and the clock has started, it's too late to give the jury the card. That's the rule for the video system and the challenge card.
And you answered the question that was given before. So
yes, I hope so.
Yeah.
But he must running quick. More tips. Always be ready for something usual. When you stay beside the platform, keep eye contact with the jury. Have a look at the jury table after each attempt. Jury may stop the competition when jury president looking at other, left, right, seriously, jury may stop the competition. When jury reserve the decision, mostly you will be called to the jury table. I want to say tonight that not mostly, I want to say always, because it's important that you go to the jury table and listen what they have to discuss. And ask to deliver the information to TC, operator, speaker, and the relevant team. You must, in this situation, cooperate with your colleague at the TC. When the competition is stopped and you are calling by jury as your colleague to some nerve state, not allow anything to happen. You must be very close to the other technical controller. When you stay in the warming up area, you keep the warming up area controlled first, but try looking at referee's decisions every time, and something may happen, especially it's 2-1 or 1-2 red-white. Something can be happening outside. Try to always listen to the announcement. Something may happen when there is a stop or some strange pause in the announcement. When you feel something unusual, double check with your colleague at the TC. Cooperate it with him or her. Whenever you find the competition is stopped, go to your colleague because you can't be alone. You must see what's happened and be ready for any request. Now, time for questions.
Yes, and we actually have one.
Yeah.
So,
from Loco.
Athletes are introduced from the spectators left to the right. Is that correct? It depends a lot on in which enter we have which way the athletes is entering the platform. So you can never say that it's the right or the left side. If true, when the technical controller may have to adjust the athlete lineup, reverse from the start list in order to have the athletes introduced from the left to the right, depending on which side of the stage the athletes enter. Or must athletes only enter from one particularly side of the stage?
No, only they have the start number so they can have the right person in front of you.
I think you need to have a discussion with the speaker and the local organizers. How do they want this thing to be done? Because the lineup is, I think can be different from competition to competition.
Exactly. And what is most important for television is that we have the lineup exactly as
they know.
As we have in the start book.
But also that you do the same thing in every category.
Yes, exactly. We have a comment from Italy. Technical controllers also have to present the jury's warning to the athletes about touching the bar with foot after a good lift. Yes.
Just answer that.
I did. That's true.
Yes.
And we have another question.
You were as quick as Patrick last time. Yes. Good.
If jury has stopped the competition and asked referee for explanation, in such a situation, technical controller should himself go to jury table or should wait till jury calls him or her?
My opinion is that the technical controller should be close to the jury table in difficult decisions. And this time, it's not so often they be called anymore because you have the VPT, you have the system to look like. So, but I think they should be around the table.
Yeah, me too. And we have a comment again, another question. During the introduction of athlete, whether technical controller should be present on the stage?
Afterwards, you have the old team, the technical officials presents, but normally one of the technical controllers take out the lifters to present them.
Yeah, and sometimes we have some ladies wearing beautiful national suits and they are walking them up. So, but otherwise it
can be different.
Yes.
But and also here you make the same thing.
Yeah.
All the time. So if the technical controller take out all the lifters, they do it, and the other technical controller take out the team, the technical officers, ITOs.
Yes. So any more questions?
Perhaps.
I think there is a small problem for the first time you get out the lineups for the athletes and the ITOs, but after the first day, then everybody knows how to do it, so it's much easier. As you say, Thomas, do it the same way.
Yeah.
All the same. Yeah.
And as we also talked about last time when we had the chief marshal position, that you in Armenia decided to do it the same way, all 4 chief marshals. And it's necessary for all the technical controllers to talk together and decide we're doing like this, and then ask for the organizing committee, do you have any flower girls, do you have any medal presenters, who is helping us? Yeah, exactly. You showed me your measure tape. Tell me about what was that about?
That was the last thing from me. You should have a measuring tape in your pocket, the small one, not the heavy one, because sometimes when you look at the belt on the girl in 49, it's look like 25 centimeters, but it's 12. The same belt on Lasha is like this. So it's good to have this little easy thing, because sometimes you need it.
Exactly. That's one of the most important things for a technical controller. As Patrick told us last week, the black and red pen is very important.
Yes.
A measure tape is very important for the technical controller. Yeah.
Yes, that's true.
And we know even those who are very experienced technical controllers and they're not in that position, they always bring a measure tape. So please, if you forget it, always ask all the other ITOs. We have another question, but it's a little confusion. Rajneesh from India says, whether technical controllers should be present on the stage or not during introduction of athlete. Please make it clear, yes or not.
The technical controller can be on the stage when they present the athletes. Yes.
Yes. And the jury president will help and say, we would like it this way. So, yeah. Do you have, Thomas, thank you so much for this enlightening online seminar. Do you have a page with the email for the certificates?
Yeah, I think it's the office as an EWF.com. Is that your name and country, and you're going to have a certificate?
Exactly. And gather up from, if you're more from one country, send it all together, and Vladan will send it immediately. But I would like to thank you so much, Thomas. This was very good. And
I want to thank Patrick also, because he was the playing master.
He was the playing master. Very good one. Thank you, Patrick, for helping a friend. So everybody, especially Thomas, thank you so much. And thank you all for listening and spending yet another evening with us. I hope to see you all next week with a brand new seminar. As I told you in the beginning, it will be fun. It will be with me and my husband. So join us, and thank you so much, and have a wonderful evening and a good National Day in Sweden. Bye.
Thank you, Tina. See you, Tina.
Bye, bye, everyone. Bye. Bye.